Hey YouTube people.
That's a good one.
Do the shuffle. Do the shuffle. Stay
Hello.
Good boy. Okay, say bye-bye. Come back later. Look at that.
That's the ground trout.
Okay, scoop it. Yeah! I want a picture of that. Somebody made this, I don't know what it, horse or deer statue, complete with hair. So I am here today to show you our new 2024 cargo trailer that we just picked up from Douglas, Georgia a couple days ago and brought home. This is our new project to make camper, we'll call it. It's a 6x12 size, and we went with the Polycore material, as you can see on the outside. And we did the blackout option, so everything on here, the diamond plate, the Polycore side, and everything on it is all black. Hopefully I won't regret that decision, but I kind of wanted to go with the truck really good. And I like all black. We're going to put some beefier tires on here because these are just trailer tires, although they're pretty good for trailer tires. They're only rated up to 70 miles an hour, and we want something that's a little bit more cool and beefy looking. We may raise up the cargo trailer as well. So anyway, this is the Vino's 6x12 cargo trailer, and I will put a link to the company we bought it from in Douglas, Georgia. They by far had the best prices. I did a lot of comparing. We got the cargo trailer that has the barn doors. So as you saw right here, each door opens up. And the reason we wanted barn doors is, as you will see as we make this build, we are doing an outdoor kitchen on the back side. So when you open these back barn doors, you're going to be looking at a kitchen here with a sink, cabinets for kitchen storage, drawers, so we can have our stove, and we're going to utilize the doors as well and build things on them to hold kitchen gear. So one of the changes was this window here. It's a 30 by 30 RV window and has a screen on the bottom, and it does open. So we put that on the right and measured exactly where we wanted it. I'll show you on the outside where it's at. And then the door down there is the door that standard comes with it, but we moved it down. It's not where it normally would go in installation of a trailer. And we added a non-power roof vent here, and we centered it with the space here. One of the things we're going to do here in the front, the Vino's area, is this is all going to be cabinetry. So this will be a place where you'll be able to put all of your clothing, blanket, you know, whatever storage. We're going to use every inch of this space in the front V. And then we moved the door. It's only, I can't remember what we did. I want to say 8 inches from the front back is where the door is. It comes with this kind of like RV door lock latch. And it's really nice. We're not making any changes with that. So the kitchen's going to come in 24 inches from the back, and that leaves us just enough space here in this area for a queen size bed. So the only thing camper wise we're doing on the inside space here when you come in the door is a queen bed. So we have a comfortable, dry place to sleep. And of course the queen bed's going to be raised pretty high, so we'll have tons of storage all under the bed. We're going to finish the walls and the ceiling, obviously, and then this will all be storage. We're not putting a shower, we're not putting a toilet in here. We have an outdoor shower, Jolka outdoor shower. I have a porta potty that will be able to slide in and out, so in the middle of the night if you have to pee, you have the porta potty, but if you have to do the other stuff, you're going to have to go to the bathroom somewhere else, outside or at the restroom facility. And the back is where the kitchen, everything kitchen related, will be at the very back, facing outside, because we do all of our cooking outside when we go camping. So that's the plan. We just got it back here like 2 days ago, and as you can see, he's already starting to work. I kind of wanted to film it before he started tearing at it, but it has these strips of wood, and we're removing those because we're going to be finishing these walls. We need to run some electrical. We're putting in AC, and I will show you everything as we go along, so that if this is something you would like to do in the future, it may give you an idea. I've really put a lot of thought in it. Both of us have talked a lot about what we want it to be like, and we want to make it so that it not only can be taken to state parks, but we can go off-road on the Forest Service roads with it, because we have a generator, and so we're going to make it so it can go off-grid, where there's no power or electric or water hookups. We have the water tank, as you can see right here, so we'll be able to have everything we need if we go off-grid camping. And yeah, we have an awning, a brand new awning for the outside, all kinds of goody stuff. And so in the next month or two, we're going to start working on this, building it, and I will bring you along for every step of the way, and hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. We've already started the work on the inside. I've been sick for a while with COVID, so I haven't been able to show the progress from the beginning. But what we've done so far is put up the insulation board, which is this gray stuff right here. Thick insulation boards. We have that all up in the walls. It's up in the ceiling and below on the floor, I believe. Don't quote me on that. This is a portable AC unit that we are installing through the floor system. We're actually going to build a box and drop it down about 5 inches through the floor so that our bed doesn't have to be quite so high. But that will be under our bed, pushing air out if we need it, AC, which shouldn't be too often because we usually camp in the winter and fall. But anyway, we're installing pine board ceiling. He's doing the wiring for some lighting, can lighting, or whatever you want to call it, LED ceiling lights. There is a vent here. I'm probably going to switch out the cover because it has like some kind of black swirly texture on it, which I don't like. I want light to come through here, natural light, so I think I'll switch that out eventually. But once this gets all up, we'll stain it, and then we are putting shiplap panel boards up on the walls. And so the queen bed's only going to come back so far, and then the back of the trailer, there'll be a wall here about 2 feet in, or maybe a little more. I don't remember the exact measurements, and we're building an outdoor kitchen in the back here because we have barn doors. So when you want to cook, you will come to the back of the camper, you will open up these barn doors, which will also have things built onto them, and your kitchen will be all on the back side. The only thing that's on the inside is bed and cabinetry for storage. That's it. We have outside shower. We do almost everything outside, so we just wanted a place to stay dry for when we sleep at night and comfortable, and to hold our clothes and odds and ends. There's going to be a ton of storage under the bed, obviously, because it's going to be pretty good height. Tons of kitchen storage here in the back. But this is where we're at so far in the build. So I will update you as we progress through this build and tell you everything we're doing. Alright, so earlier today we stained the ceiling, the pine tongue and groove wood. So yeah, it made it much darker and better looking. And now he's building the frame in the back for the outdoor kitchen so that we can put the shiplap paneling on the inside, you know, where the bed's going to be, to give it the frame. And then also we're going to mount the cabinets to this side, so we're starting on that now. This part will stay open so we can access storage under the bed. And that's the frame to hold the bed up, beginning of it. So yeah, come along. And FYI, if you ever do this, stain the boards before you put them on the ceiling, because you can run into problems, as you can see on the floor. But anyway, this is the stain. Not sure if you can see the right color of it, but we did conditioner first, then we did Simply White semi-transparent stain, wiped it off, and then did special walnut stain. Left that on a little bit longer, then did a full wipe down on that and made it look this color.
68.
Sand. Drop down the AC unit into the ground so it's not up so tall, making the bed even taller. And that's boxed in underneath, not going below the axles, so we're not dragging it on the ground. And yeah. And after the wall goes up, we'll be building this front cabinet here. It'll have 2 large doors that open up, and it'll be all storage for clothing and whatnot. Alrighty, we'll see you in a bit. And that'll get paint. My husband's a professional painter, so he'll sand all this and treat it. And it's gonna be behind a cabinet anyway. You're not gonna see it, but we're still painting it, so it'll get fixed. Alright, so we got these cabinets, custom ordered cabinets on clearance at Lowe's, and put this one in here, it just misses, and we'll put rubber thingy there so it doesn't hit. So that'll be a bunch of storage in there. And then this cabinet here, we'll put next to it, and then we're going to build a cabinet for the left to house the water heater and pump, and we'll exhaust it out through the ceiling. But that's, and then we have 2 water tanks under here. They'll be under the bed mostly, just sticking out a little bit into the kitchen area. We'll put the sink right here, countertop and cabinets underneath with access to the storage under there. Alright, so progress on the back. We got part of the back up. My husband did this burning, I think it's called, is it called Lichtenberg?
Yep, something like that.
Lichtenberg, I don't know. Wood burning with electricity design. We still have to go up to the top here. We were going to try to buy a cabinet to fit here, but finding it's difficult to find this exact measurement without getting custom made, which then also costs a fortune. So we are going to continue this board all the way up to here and do some open wood, reclaimed wood looking shelves here with like a metal bracket to hold whatever's on it from falling off. So we'll have open shelves on the end. This backing, got the countertop down. Unfortunately there had to be a seam here because they didn't sell them in one solid piece, but this is where the sink is going to go, so much of the seam will be hidden because the faucet will be here and just a little bit of this gap will be shown. Not gap, but seam. But this is teak, so that should hold up pretty good to moisture. The bottom cabinets still have to be figured out, but that's where we're at with the back.
Hey James, how you doing?
I thought I smelled something burning.
Well, that was just me thinking.
I know. I get those thoughts all the time. Just watch me burn.
I don't blame you, it's fun.
Yeah.
Now we're just trying something just for 2 shelves right here.
Yep.
Where you kind of beat the board up, right? And you take a wire brush afterwards, make these grain really pop.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, man. I've seen people do that stuff, man.
It's Cassandra's idea. She watched somebody do it, and so we beat on it with a chain. We hammered nails into it, hit it with a grinder.
Yeah.
Now we're burning it, and then we'll use the wire wheel on it.
Oh, I love it.
We'll see. Just trying to make it look older,
Yeah.
not perfect.
I want to burn it to a crisp.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna burn it to a crisp.
That's it. If you're gonna burn something, burn it right. I've got stuff to do, so I'll leave you at it. I just smelt something burning, and I like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get a little more contact with some burning wood.
If you want more beat up to it, it's gonna rinse a lot of that out of there when I hit it with water.
I can't tell what it looks like.
Okay. I'll go rinse it off with some water. You can always beat it up more.
So here's the cabinets, not cabinets, shelves. Shelves we made for next to the cabinet. They're not sealed yet. We'll be sealing those and the countertop with the same thing. Building the cubby compartment for under the bed. Alright. Here. Oh, shut this door. Oh, battery's not on. Oh, lights into the holes. It's not hooked up to electricity right now. He got the bed done. As you can see, boards are down for the queen bed. These are the cabinet doors for the front, so the lighting in here is kind of bad, but this all has to be trimmed out and painted still. This is just the raw. So this is going to be a 2-level open storage area. There'll be a cabinet door here that swings open. Here's where the AC is. There'll be a cabinet door here, and it's going to be split in half, and the top will have a hinge that folds down when we're running the AC. And then this is where the porta potty is. This is a cabinet that is on slides and pulls. There's a place for a porta potty and then storage behind it. You'll be able to, in the middle of the night, if you have to go to the bathroom, sit down, go pee, and then the front of this will have a cabinet door on it with a big handle so you can pull it out. So this will all be enclosed with cabinet doors, shaker style. They're made, we just have to prep them and paint them. And then we just need to finish up in here is trim, all the trim work and painting the walls. And then the inside will be done. And then I get to decorate, my favorite part. The other thing I got, right now we're using this little fold out step stool, but I bought an RV step that's going to mount under the door right here, like you see on most RVs. Here, this is what we've got done. He built the cabinet doors for under the sink, tons of storage. Water tanks are in the middle, so that's all storage. Just opens this way. That's where water pump's gonna go and all that, plumbing, and lots of storage to the bed part right there. So the reason we built these doors this way instead of just normal shaker with flat paneling is because this wood in the middle is going to have the same burn look as the wall in the back, and then these are going to get painted like a really dark green color. So the bottom half of the kitchen will be dark green. This all stays white, and so that's coming along. We have the awning off the back as well. This is the Iron Man 4x4, comes out 8 feet I think, awning. And then over here we mounted the Jolka shower tent, and he built these brackets to hold these 10-pound propane tanks. We have 2 of them. One's going to be on this side of the wheel well, and the other one's going on the other side of the trailer. Same spot, just opposite side of the trailer. So that'll be nice because the shower will be right here, and on this door, the left door, is where we'll mount the propane hot water heater. So it's all coming together. I will keep you updated with progress. Alright, so I'm going to do a little update here. Wanted to show you that we got all the trim work and painting done. We just need to put the metal trim piece back on for the window here. The front of the cabinet doors are done. We just need to, I'm getting the handles today from Amazon, so put those on when they get here. So the next thing we're doing in here, we're almost done. We're right there, but you see that there's this gap on each side of the mattress. This is a queen size mattress, memory foam mattress we got off Amazon. We had to cut a couple inches off the foot of it because it was too long, which is fine. We tested it. Our heads are all the way up against the wall on a pillow. Our feet don't hang off at all, so it was fine cutting it. However, being a queen size, the width of the trailer left this gap. I think it's like a 4-inch gap on each side, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing the raw plywood, and I just don't like having this big waste of space. So we thought about just getting a king size mattress and cutting it to fit, although king would be too wide, just cutting the sides and squish it in here and have a slightly bigger bed. But we've decided, just since we already have this and it's new, keep the mattress, and we're going to build like a little cubby platform at the head of the bed that's about 16 inches long, or deep, however you want to call that. So it'll start at the back board and come down about 16 inches and then drop down to the bottom board here, and then we're just going to run a piece of trim down here so that we don't have this rough, ugly plywood showing, and it'll match the wall better, kind of tie in. So it's hard for me to describe it, but I'll show you once we build it. The top piece will give us a ledge that we could put a cup on and our phone, charge our phone. On the piece that comes down to meet the bed, we'll have USB chargers on each side so we can charge our phones or whatever we need to charge. And the top piece is going to be a piece of wood that we're going to stain to match the ceiling. Not going to be this tongue and groove, just a solid piece of wood stained to match. So that should look good, and it'll give us something to put, you know, little odds and ends on. Now I'm close to decorating mode, so I'm coming in with some things, see what I want to do. But yeah, that's the scoop. Put the trim back up here, and then we're replacing that ugly vent cover to just a plain white one that lets more light in. So just a few little things in here. Gotta hang, I have some iron curtain rods I'm putting up here that I custom ordered off of Etsy. So that'll be good. And then we just need to work on plumbing, electrical in the back, and painting the kitchen cabinets back there, and finishing up the kitchen. And she's good to go. All right. I will reveal to you the final product, what you've all been waiting for. Our finished cargo trailer camper. Here she is. I haven't named her yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. I don't know if I'll name her, but anyway, here she is. And for some reason it's a she, and you'll see why, the way I decorate. Got our vinyl on the front with our logo. A little crooked, but came out great. Love it. Put that on just this morning. We added RV steps. As you can see, not really necessary on the site. They're just a couple inches up from the ground right now. But just to show you that we put it on. And we have these real heavy-duty jack stabilizers. Let's see if I can get the camera on there in all four corners to give some stabilization. Definitely overkill for the weight, the size of this build, but hey, go big or go home, right? Sam out awning. We haven't opened it yet for shade, or if it rains on the side. Got that going. I think I've showed you already previously in the build. We have one of these on each side, our propane tanks secured to the side. Let me show you indoors. Here she is. Front cabinets. Everything is custom. My husband did everything. These are built, this cabinet is built in the front V-nose. So as you can see, here's the V-nose. And it starts basically right at the door when you walk in. So we used every inch of space we possibly could. They go from floor to ceiling, the storage back there. And down here, we have a door that swings open, 2 big shelves, and these you could fit a small child, large toddler, all like head to toe. They could squeeze in this and shut the door. It goes back really far. I'll show you from the other side when I show you the kitchen. So tons of storage in there. Then, oh, I'll show you the bed first, since I'm coming up. We have the bed, the cozy queen size memory foam bed. Now this bed we cut, and so there is a like that much of a gap. I'm trying to show you between the wall and the mattress here, so it gives you place for your blankets to go and be kind of tucked in. And also, I think I showed you in the build, or at least told you about it, back here there are little tiny shelves, so you could put your phone there, a cup, and on the ends are USB port stations, so you can charge your phone or whatever you want to plug in there. You have that, there's one on each side, so this looks identical to the one on the other side. So, excuse me for my pillows, I am a pillow hoarder, admit it. Okay, let's put that back all fancy like. Okay. Ugh, sorry. Okay, so I made the curtains, ordered the brackets off Etsy, just stained a wood dowel to hang that up, and these iron tie backs I got off Etsy as well. Let me know if you like anything. I can tell you where I got it. Just, yeah, decorated with my, gotta have a faux skull in here and my feathers. All this holds just remotes or whatever you want to throw in here, keys. The wall sconce, light sconces on the back, they have removable light bulbs that you charge with USB cable, and they have a remote here that you can turn them on, and all these different color options, and bright to, you know, really dim for some ambiance. We screwed the pictures in the back to the wall, so I don't have to take those down when we're traveling. They won't move at all. And of course I had to decorate, you know, this all obviously comes down when we're driving. This is a hat holder for if I bring one of my big wide-brimmed hats, which I forgot on this trip. And I could hang your purse, or you could take this down, hang whatever you want. And this is just another USB fan, helps circulate what is down here, the air coming out of where the AC is. So we have an electrical outlet. This folds down, and this is our AC unit. It has a remote, or you can operate it by hand. And if it's running, I'll turn this fan on to kind of circulate the air through the camper. But that's where that is. And then the step stools to give you the boost into the bed, because it is pretty high. This pulls out. Oops. Pretty easy, but I'm kind of doing it with one hand. So there's a brand new porta potty in the middle of the night. You got a pee emergency. There it is. If you don't want to go in the woods or walk to the bathhouse, put the, you know, your trash in there. Lots of storage even behind it. And then a ton of storage back here for our bath towels and anything you need back there. And this just, you know, you pull it out when you need to use it or get something out there, and then it just slides right back in. And here are our front wardrobe storage cabinets. Oh, and this right here is a CO2 and smoke alarm, or carbon monoxide and smoke alarm. Put up a full-length mirror here, so when you're getting changed. And like I said, all storage on the floor. Kind of put shoes and whatever down there. Linens and blankets and different things. This whole shelf, my clothing. That whole shelf, Dan's clothing, and another odds and ends. But I mean, it even goes back into the corner. Like, these baskets are nice because they kind of squish right back in there and tuck. And a little hook to hang like a small robe or whatever. Tons and tons of storage. Hard to get the scope of it on here. So that is the inside. And we did change out the skylight to a nice white one that lets more light in. The other one was, they spray painted it black or something. It looked horrible, like a bad job of black camo and blocked the light. And this is like some caulk I still gotta scrape off. I'm having a hard time getting it off. The builders got that on there. But anyway, least of my concerns. Yeah, dimmable LED lights. Let's see. They go real low. I love the inside. Turned out, you know, these are just our pillows, but yeah. I love it. I can't wait to go to bed on it tonight. So tired. And it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so that's the inside tour. Shiplap walls. Wood. Tongue groove ceiling. Stained, all stained by hand. Painted. Everything perfect. Vinyl plank flooring. Love it. Alright, now the main event. The outdoor kitchen. So before I reveal, we do have a outdoor awning by Ironman 4x4. I think it comes out 6 or 8 feet, or maybe it's 6 feet wide and 8 feet out, something like that. If it's raining or just want shade, that can come out. And, oh yeah, before I show you also, this is the Jolka outdoor shower. If you've never seen one of these and you're into this kind of thing, outdoor shower, I highly suggest this outdoor shower tent. It attaches, you can attach it to like a bed rack if you have that, if you want to do it off your truck kind of camping, or this system worked perfect. We have like a suction cup shower head holder there, so it comes off when we're driving, you know, when we're gonna pull away, and sets up. I mean, this sets up so fast. You have a nice open air concept outdoor shower. I'll show you. It's huge inside, tons of pockets and storage. You have the open air experience with the privacy. And for the floor, we have a wood slat. It's made out of teak, a wood slat base that we put on the ground so you're not standing in the dirt when you're taking a shower. We're working on an idea for a pan that we bring with us, that we set on the ground and hook up a hose to the edge of it. I don't know if I'm describing it right. It's so that instead of it just making a puddle of water right next to our camper or flooding our campsite, it drains out. We can run the hose that connects to the pan away into the woods and drain the water away so the area stays dry for the most part. We're working on ideas for that. We're brainstorming. But if you have any ideas or know of something like that, let me know. The shower hose just hooks up right here to an outlet he put on the side. And then I will show you the outdoor kitchen reveal. Here she is, all stocked with our crap. Okay. Voila! Propane heater, water heater, which we're having a leak. That's why he's out getting tools. Dan's gone getting tools because we already have a problem. Isn't that how it always goes? These are fold down counters, you know, extra store space, one on each side. I will have him show you how those work. He built them. It's his imagination or his invention, you want to call it that, whatever. I'll have him show you how those work. We are going to be making tweaks. We've already noted some we want to make right here. We have this huge amount of door. We're going to add racks up here that hold spices, oils, all kinds of stuff. So if you're cooking right here, you can have access and more storage here. That'll be on for the next trip. They're already ordered. Here's the back of the kitchen. The 2 open shelves, perfect for fruits, vegetables, and all your breads. This here is all my storage with I can't talk. Plates, bowls, cups, Tupperware, storage stuff. I have too much stuff, so you probably could fit more if you bring less. Unlike me. Kind of like a food pantry, all your stuff, which this isn't even all the way full. I mean, tons of storage in here, and down here's where I put the utensils since we don't really have a drawer, pull-out drawer. I bought I'm sure you saw it here, but a magnetic knife holder. Obviously I don't drive down the road with these on here, but put them up after we get set up. so that saves space because it looks pretty. And then this is where we have some tweaking to do. We're going to add some sidewalls in here to kind of divide these into sections and cubbies, but I'm not sure if you could see that this goes back all the way to there. It goes where the inside cabinet ends. This ends as well. I mean, tons. You could, again, fit a small child in here. For now, just kind of threw the pots and pans and taller utensils back in here. The strainer I'll bring out if I'm, the drying rack I'll bring out if I'm doing dishes. But we had a big black stone, right here. This fit in there and still was plenty of room behind it. Tons of room. This was a quick trip. We kind of just threw things in there. And same over here. You can maybe see a little bit more here, how far back that goes. Yeah, we want to kind of enclose all of the pump lines, electric lines. It's all a mangled kind of mess right now. We're going to clean this up, enclose it so that this area is kind of to itself, not interfering with other things. So we still have a lot of work to do down in here, and I'm going to buy some racks that go on these to hold like cleaning supplies and different things on the doors. And the other thing we're going to add is we have this space, all this space above here. I bought some racks that are going to go up there that hold all your spices, oil, cooking sprays, whatever you want. That'll be all above it. So if you have your Coleman stove sitting right here cooking or whatever, you'll have all the things right there, spices and whatnot to cook with. These are our teak wood countertops, completely sealed. Now this can come off. You have space here for a dish drying rack. So I could just set that right there when I'm doing dishes. Right now, the height of this is like bar height. And it's going to change depending on what different sites you're on. If you're concerned about that when building this, if you ever wanted to build something similar to this, you might want to bring it down a little bit. Or you could always, we've thought about building some kind of a step system back here so that if it starts getting too high, we have something to step up on. But bar height, I'm fine. I mean, I'm able to walk right up here. My hand level's right here. You know, this is me just standing here. It's comfortable for chopping, cooking, cleaning. I like it. Can you quickly show how these tables come down? Because I could not get them down for my life. I just want to show on video real quick how it works. The magnets are so strong, like I could not get it. Which is good because it keeps the table up when you're driving. So yeah, that just folds down on a hinge, as you can see under here. And then he made this piece of wood that just swivels out and is the support for the table. Well, you don't have to do both, unless, I guess. And so you have tons of counter space here. You could put a Coleman cooking stove there, or just use for chopping or whatever. And then there's one over on this side. It's identical. So yeah, there she is in all her glory. But this is to at least show you the final product. I haven't been able to find anything that looks even remotely like this online. Maybe you have, but this was our idea. This was our baby. We did everything the way we wanted it to come out. For our needs, your needs may not be the same, but that's the wonderful thing about customization. You make things the way you want, the way what is practical for you when you're camping. And I'm sure as we camp in this, we're going to find things we need to tweak and change. Already we haven't even really broken her in, and there's some things we're like, okay, we need to change this, we need to change that. But appearance wise, I love how everything turned out. It's simple yet stylish. It's like a small piece of my home brought with me. Yeah, and so you want to shower, you can use that. We are in a place that does have a restroom, public restroom with toilets and showers. So if you don't want to do an outdoor shower, you can always go use that. So if you like what we did, feel free to give me a thumbs up. The other side's not as fancy. You know, it's just the Jolka. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. So that's the reveal of the whole cargo trailer camper conversion. Hope you liked it. And if you don't like it, oh well, because I like it. This is our creation, what we like, what works for us. It may not work for you, but I hope you like it. And if you do, please give us a thumbs up. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and follow along for more adventures. I love it and can't wait to make many more memories in this beautiful camper of mine that my husband built because he's so wonderful. All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.